Hello viewers, welcome to my channel PMCE. In this video, we are going to see story sums in class 4 using addition, which is one of the mathematical operations on numbers. Let us go into the details of this video now. There are 2,678 students in DABZ Matriculation School and 3,876 students in Star Matriculation School. How many students are there in all in the schools? Which school has more number of students? We know that to deal with a story sum, there are 3 steps. First, you will have to identify the keywords in the given sum, which will help you solve the problem. Next, write down the statements from the given sum. Then, solve the problem according to the keyword which is being given in the sum. First, let us identify the keywords in the given sum. Here, we have to find out how many students are there in all in the schools. So, in all is a keyword and in all represents addition, which means you have to find out the total. And the next keyword is which school has more number of students. So more is another keyword for which you will be doing comparison. Let us do step by step. The next step is to write down the statements for the given problem. So the first statement will be number of students in DABC Matriculation School, which is equal to 2,678. Number of students in Star Matriculation School is equal to 3,876. Next, we will have to find out how many students are there in all in the schools. So, we will have to find the total number of students in the schools, which can be found out by adding 2,678 plus 3,876. To do the addition, write down the numbers one below the other. So 2,678 plus 3,876. Write down the place values as usual. Ones, tens, hundreds and thousands, because we have a 4-digit numbers over here. Begin the addition from the ones place. 8 plus 6 will give you 14. So 4 will be written in the ones place and 1 will be taken as a carryover to the tens place. Next, add the digits in the tens place. 1 plus 7 will give you 8 and 8 plus 7 will give you 15. So, retain the 5 tens in the tens place and carry over the 1 to the hundreds place. Next, add the digits in the hundreds place. 1 plus 6 is 7 and 7 plus 8 is again 15. So, retain the 5 in the hundreds place and take the 1 as a carryover to the digits in the thousands place. Next, add the digits in the thousands place. 1 plus 2 will give you 3 and 3 plus 3 will give you 6. So, the sum of the two 4-digit numbers will give you the answer 6,554. Therefore, there are 6,554 students in all in the schools. This is the answer for your first part of the question. There is another question, which school has more number of students? So we'll have to make a comparison between the two numbers 2,678 and 3,876. For comparison, you'll always look at the digits in the thousands place. In this case, thousands place is the leftmost digit because this is a 4-digit number. So in DABC Matriculation School, the 4-digit number is beginning with 2. And in Star Matriculation School, the 4-digit number is beginning with a 3. We know that 3 is greater than 2. With that, you can conclude Star Matriculation School has more number of students, which is 3,876. Let us do the next example. In the school library, there are 4,612 comic books and 3,400 science fiction books. What is the total number of comics and science fiction books in the library? First, identify the keywords. We have to find out the total number, which means we'll have to add the two given numbers. So write down the statements. Number of comic books in the library is equal to 4612. Number of science fiction books in the library is equal to 3400. The total number of comics and science fiction books is equal to 4612 plus 3400. So write down the numbers one below the other for vertical addition. Write down the place values and begin the addition from the ones place. 2 plus 0 will give you 2. 1 plus 0 will give you 1. 6 plus 4 will give you 10. So retain the 0 in the hundreds place and take the 1 as a carryover to the numbers in the thousands place. Next add the digits in the thousands place. 1 plus 4 will give you 5 and 5 plus 3 will give you 8. So sum of 4612 plus 3400 is 8012. So the answer for your question, the total number of comics and science fiction books in the library is equal to 8012. Let us move on to the next example. Raja moved to a new city. So he bought a television for rupees 18,110, a cot for rupees 12,485 and a refrigerator for rupees 9,999. How much money did Raja spend altogether? What is the keyword here? Altogether is a keyword. Altogether means you will have to add. Dear viewers, I am giving you these keywords so that it will be easy for you to guide your children to look out for these kind of keywords which refer to addition. Total, sum, altogether, in all. These are all some of the keywords we saw till now. In the rest of the video, we are going to see some more keywords which will help the children identify why the problem is a addition word problem. Okay, the next step is to write down the statements. Cost of the television is equal to rupees 18,110. Cost of the cot is equal to rupees 12,485. Cost of the refrigerator is equal to rupees 9,999. What do we have to find? Money spent by Raja altogether, which can be found out by adding rupees 18,110 plus rupees 12,485 plus rupees 9,999. Rupees addition is similar to that of your normal 4-digit and 5-digit addition. So first write down the numbers in vertical order. So first number is rupees 18,110. It is always better to write down the place values before you write the other numbers, because in this case you have 5-digit numbers and also 4-digit numbers. Once you write down the place values, it will become easy for you to write down the numbers one below the other in their respective places. So write down the next set of number, which is 12,485, which is also a 5-digit number, and the third number is a 4-digit number, 9,999. So begin the addition from the ones place. 0 plus 5 will give 5. 5 plus 9 will give you 14. So 4 is retained in the ones place and the 1 is taken as a carry over to the digits in the tens place. Next add the digits in the tens place. 1 plus 1 will give you 2. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 9 is 19. 9 is retained in the tens place and 1 is taken as a carry over to the hundreds place. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 4 is 6 and 6 plus 9 will give you 15 in the hundreds place. So retain 5 in the hundreds place and take the 1 as a carry over to the digits in the thousands place. 1 plus 8 will give you 9. 9 plus 2 will give 11. 11 plus 9 will give you 20. 0 is retained in the thousands place and 2 is taken as a carry over to the 10,000s place. So add the digits in the 10,000s place. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. So the total amount spent by Raja will be 40,594. Arun travelled by train a distance of 1124 kilometers from Chennai to Nagpur in 14 hours. He then travelled by train a distance of 1089 kilometers from Nagpur to Delhi in 12 hours. What is the total distance travelled by Arun from Chennai to Delhi? In this case, what is the keyword? The keyword is total. We have to find out the total distance travelled. Apart from the distance information, there is also the time information which is given. These kind of information are generally given to mislead or to give some additional information so that the children get confused and they'll have to find out what is the correct answer for the given question. It is a good tactic to make the children think. In this case, as we have to find out only the distance, we need not bother about the time information. Next step, write down the statements. Distance travelled by Arun from Chennai to Nagpur. So just concentrate on the distance information alone, which is 1124 kilometers. Distance travelled by Arun from Nagpur to Delhi, which is 1089 kilometers. We have to find out the total distance travelled by Arun from Chennai to Delhi, which is nothing but the sum of 1124 kilometer plus 1089 kilometers. Let us begin by adding from ones place. 9 plus 4 is 13. 3 carry over 1. 1 plus 2 is 3 and 3 plus 8 is 11. 1 carry over 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 and 2 plus 0 is 2. And in the thousands place you have 1 plus 1, 2. So the total distance travelled by Arun from Chennai to Delhi is 2213 kilometers. We are going to do some more such interesting word problems. So stay with me till the end of this video. Dear viewers, if you are liking the content of my video, please do hit the subscribe button as your subscription definitely adds value to my channel. Do not forget to tap on the bell button and choose the all option to get regular notifications of all the new videos that I make in my channel. Let us move on to the next question. In a village, there are 59,273 men, 28,334 women and 7,659 children. What is the total population of the village and whose population is the highest? So the keywords in this question are total population, which means you have to find out the sum of all the numbers given. So let us begin by writing the statements. Number of men in the village is 59,273. Number of women in the village is 28,334. Number of children in the village is equal to 7,659. Total population of the village is equal to sum of these three numbers. Begin the addition by writing down the numbers, their place values, and write down the numbers one below the other. Begin the addition from the ones place. The answer that you will get is 95,266. So the total population of the village is equal to 95,266. There is a second part of the question which says whose population is the highest. So you have to compare the three numbers. By comparison, we can say that the population of men is the highest in this village because it begins with the number 5 and it is a 5-digit number. The next sum is Sam had a collection of 4,589 stamps. Sheila had 1,000 stamps more than Sam. How many stamps did Sheila have? I have dealt with the concept of 10, 100 and 1000, more than and less than a number in a separate video, link to which is given below in the description box and also in the iCard section. The keyword in this sum is more than. Write down the statements. Number of stamps Sam had, number of stamps Sheila had, which is 1000 more than Sam. To find out 1000 more than a number, we should look at the thousands place of the number, add 1 to it. So the number of stamps Sheila had will be 5,589. This is one interesting sum which we are going to see. Make a bill and find the total amount spent on the following things. We are given 1 kg apple, 500 gram of cabbage and 500 gram of tomatoes and the amount spent for each of this. We have to prepare a bill now. This is the structure of a bill. It will have the item, quantity, cost and the total amount. Fill the bill with the given information. Apple 1 kg 200 rupees, cabbage 500 gram 54 rupees 25 paise, tomatoes 500 grams rupees 40 and 75 paise. As I have already told you, rupees addition is similar to a normal addition. So now add these three numbers. The paise will be added, then the rupees will be added and you get the total amount to be rupees 295. So this is how we create a bill. You specify the item, quantity, cost and add all the cost and bring the total amount. Thank you for watching my video. See you again.